What is up, y'all? We just beat the 76ers in a amazing game. Oh my, that was a nail biter. Oh man. Credit to Philly. They came to play, They were missing a couple guys. Embiid especially. But they came to play. Maxey came to play. I've always liked Tyrese Maxey. He is a very I feel like nobody really respects him, like fans wise. I'm sure the players respect him, but he's a good kid. That kid can ball out. That kid can play good defense as well. So I we would be he would be excelling in our organization, in my opinion. But that's he's in Philly, and Philly's not going to trade him away because look at him. The kid's amazing. He is fast. He can drive in. He can shoot decently. Not even decent. I think he shoots very well. And he's just a good kid. So credit to him. Credit to Philly. They came to play, but fuck Philly. We just beat their ass. Okay. Now it was tense. We hit those clutch threes. Fred shot that, and it was like a different version of Kawhi. Like, it bounced and it like circled the rim a bit, and then Fred celebrated with his like that. He's like, "Oh, look at my balls! My balls are like And Gary, he was the first one who got that clutch three. Damn, and he got it in. And he was like, "Yes, that's right. I am Gary Trent Jr." And God, we needed those. We needed that win. A win where we just tough it out. Because they were coming back. Credit to them again, but credit to us. We outworked them. Even near the end when Tobias Harris was driving it in, Scottie tipped that. He blocked that a bit. Now, talking about blocks, R.I.P. to Precious. That was disgusting. Like, Drummond destroyed Precious, man. But I would call that a foul, to be honest, because before the actual block, Drummond hit Precious in the head with his offhand, right? And like, come on. And it sucked because I was watching the stream, and like the Philly stream, and anyway, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, RIP to Precious, bro. That's gonna be in the top 10. That's NBA top 10 for sure. Probably number 1. Probably. Gotta watch some other games coming up. But hard fought win, great win. Needed it. Glad we shut the. I'm sorry, no. I shouldn't say it. No, we shut them up. We shut Philly up. We made them miserable once again. Embiid wasn't crying tonight though. Anyway, let's let me stop mumbling and let me get into it. So the game takeaways, team effort. That was a team effort win. Of course, Fred. He was our best player. He was our captain. The captain, drove us through these rough patches, and he did, he was man of the match for us, right? But it was a collective effort. Everyone pitched in, right? Everyone did their part, and especially one man on the bench who I will speak about later. Now, if we didn't get everyone on the same page, we would have lost. Like, the Philly crowd was amazing. The Philly's players were playing well. Maxey was really keeping them alive. You can never count that Tobias Harris. Drummond was getting all those boards, and he destroyed Precious. And so we really needed everyone on the same page to get that win. And guess what? Everyone was on the same page. Gary stepped up. Fred stepped up, of course. Scottie stepped up. He had a quiet game, but he was effective, which I'll mention later. But even Svi played decently well. Did what he was asked to. Again, solid game from him. Banton, he was good too. He had long stretches, I feel like, in the second quarter and third. And he kind of gave us a spark as well, Banton. And, Boucher, of course. I can't wait to talk about him. But, Precious was the only guy who really didn't contribute again as much as he could have. But he did start off decently well. But later on, he kind of fell off. But what to do? OG, he didn't have the most amazing game, but still, he played a vital part. Played as a team. OG did his part as well. Got 20 points, right? 7 for 15. Come on, what more can you ask for? 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. What more can you ask for? And one of my favorite thing is that we were 100% from the free throw line. Like, thank God. We were 17 for 17. No one missed. Thank God. That's that, Okay, now the second point. A quiet but effective game from Barnes. Scottie, you could see in this game that Scottie was a bit frustrated. The balls were just not falling in, even though he was quite effective, right? He was 6 for 13, right? That's very effective. But it felt like he was frustrated. At one point, I remember it just rolled out, right? It was an in and out. The ball rolled out. He was running back on defense, and he kind of yelled to our bench like, "I'm trying" or something. He was frustrated. He was visibly frustrated. But this is the great thing about Scottie. He didn't let that affect him negatively, right? He stayed locked in. He played defense. He kept trying to get, his bucket. And, his mid-range. He got some vital ones when we really needed them. He just stepped up, pulled up, mid-range jumper right in Korkmaz's face. Boom. It's swoosh. And so, he didn't dominate the game, right? He only had 13 points. Effective, though, right? Got all the points he needed. Defensively, he was locked in. He got 9 rebounds? He got 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and he didn't get into foul trouble. He only had 2, right? So it's always good to see a rookie, like a young kid, face that kind of adversity and just that, frustration, but plays through it. It's good. It's good to see. Now the third one is credit to Nick Nurse for switching to zone defense, because we were getting killed. We were getting out rebounded at that time, and then it was a timeout, and then we switched to a zone defense, and Philly missed a couple of shots, and we got the rebound and got the points in, right? It literally took immediate effect, that zone defense. We were kind of smothering them. They were shooting well from the 3-point line at that time. They were 50% at one point. It was 50% at halftime, while we were 3 for 4, right? They were like something like, I don't know. It was high. It was 50% though, and credit to Nick. Like, he saw that they were shooting well. Korkmaz was shooting well. Seth is Seth Curry. He got that Curry blood in him. So we really needed some change-ups, and Nick changed it up. We guarded them on the 3-point line a bit more effectively, missed some shots. So got the board, pressed it up, and an easy layup or two. And it changed our... we got into the game. Now, the other one. Oh, finally. Second half Boucher was last season Boucher. Finally. He stopped acting like he was Kyrie by dribbling all the time. And he stopped acting like he was KD by taking, fadeaways, one-legged, jumpers. I don't even know what Boucher was. It's not even a jumper. It's like a hook shot, fadeaway hook shot or something. It's weird. And they weren't going in, right? And the first half, he was like that. First half, he was playing just like how he was these previous games. Second half, I don't know what changed in him. I don't know. So I feel like it was just like a couple of baskets where he just got an easy, dunk, and he's like, I guess I can just score points like this. Yeah, you could have done that the whole time. You've been doing this. The previous season. Yeah, sure, you were knocking down threes, but they aren't going down now. So he got those easy buckets, I believe, and he was like, okay, I can just do this all the time. So he did do that, right? He got easy buckets. He got layups. He went to the line, right? He didn't go. He played like himself. He played his role, right? That's all anyone asked him for, We didn't ask him to be a primary ball handler, We didn't ask him to become like KD. Yeah, you look like KD, but sorry, you can't play like KD, No one can play like KD. So I hope this instills confidence in him to just play like how he just should play and how he excels at playing, right? Because this is his bread and butter, and this is how he gets points, and this is how he'll raise his trade stock, right? If he wants to raise his trade stock, this is the way to do it. Ball out, get points, play defensively, and he did play defensively. He got some crazy blocks, some stupid fouls, yeah, but it was great to see, finally. It was funny enough because Will Lou finally, he was hard on Boucher recently, and it's like every time Will Lou speaks on Boucher balls out. So hopefully Will Lou keeps talking shit about him, and Boucher will ball out. Now, the three usuals. Best performance, Fred VanVleet. Do I even have to even tell you why? Like, our captain, Fred VanVleet. Balls heavy as fuck, man. That guy, he carried us. If he had a bad game, we would have been blown out, I feel like. The guy kept us in, assisted, got points, drove in, he did everything. He did everything tonight. So efficient. 6 rebounds even, defensively played well, offensively, you already know. So, not much to say. Fred was captain right there. Now, worst performance, Precious. Well, Precious died tonight via block. Yeah, that was hard to watch, but I couldn't stop watching because that was a dirty block. That was a that's, I don't want to speak of it. Drummond caught a body. His precious body. Now, the 6-man performance, Chris Boucher. This is why I got his jersey, man. I like the kid. I never said I don't like the kid, right? I've always liked the kid. Can't even call him a kid. Well, I am older than him, so yeah, that's right. I'm older than him. And, so I'm just glad to see that he bounced back. And I can't wait to hear the interview after, I'm pretty sure they'll interview him. I hope they interview him. I want to see what he says. I want to see if he says any I'm sure he'll say some interesting things about his pundits and all the slack he's been getting, but maybe he won't get a interview, but we'll see. But yeah, what a win. That's all I gotta say. What a win. Boucher, baby.